Okay, my loves, welcome back to Simone C's. I am back with another energetic tap in, and I have some downloads that I have. I just put them up on TikTok. They're uploading right now. And the download that I have, I'm just gonna get right into it. Okay, it has to do with some type of crooked cop energy. Okay, the name Silva keeps coming up. And I got a lot of Hispanic energy, okay, Mexican energy. Now, the year 1957 could be very significant because I was led right before I tapped in to watch Date with the Angels, okay? The download has to do with, this could be somebody's ex too, somebody's ex-lover, okay? You could be a main female, or this could be in regard to a main female who needs, I don't know if you need some type of clarity in regard to something, okay? But we're going to get into this download because I feel like this needs to be expressed. I was very hesitant to tap into this energy. I'm not going to sit here and lie about it. I was hesitant to tap into this energy. And not only that, I've been very distracted from tapping in. But I finally was like, okay, just let me force myself to do it. I did my cleansing. And I was just like, okay, let's just do it. I was led to get these cards that I have not been able to find these cards for almost a year, I would say now. I know I had just channeled these messages and I had put the cards and I found them, y'all. I found them last night and I was like, okay, now I know it's really time to tap in. So call for backup. Crooked cop, okay? Which could be Mexican, masculine cop, okay? And the name's Silva. Now, I definitely keep seeing things about a gunshot wound. And I was actually, seen that glitch. I was actually feeling the effects of the gun, of the whatever this could have felt like. My right thigh, it has been aching. But the other day, I was fine. I had went, did my exercise, walked my dog, did all the stuff I was supposed to be doing that day. Just being real disciplined with myself. And when I came back, I was fine. But like toward the evening, I started getting this sharp pain in my right thigh. And it was like a piercing pain. And then it was like an extreme amount of heat just shot up my whole right side of my body. And I was just like, damn, I wonder if this is how it feels if you get shot. Like, I be starting to feel what it feels like, okay? Then I kept seeing visuals and clips and even, like, movies that was just, like, popping up on my timelines had to do with, or my TV had to do with witnesses, somebody witnessing something, okay? 314, what is that? 3.14, is that pi energy? Somebody witnessing a violent crime and being forced not to tell, okay? Because this says an eyewitness being threatened not to tell. And it says fingerprints at the scene of the crime, but I'm getting more of that eyewitness being threatened not to tell. Now, on Date with the Angels, Betty White and Bill Williams were the angels, okay? And they were newlyweds in the show. This show was based in 1957. They had me watch this because of the episode in particular was called The Feud. So there could have been a feud that took place, okay? It was a feud between this insurance agent, okay, and some other neighbors, okay? So, Richard Reeves was the actual insurance agent in the show, and it was him and actually there were 4 men. There were him and 3 other men, and they were discussing this feud and the details of whatever feud they had between the neighbors. The next thing they were talking about, and this is based in a time where men believed that women should only be housewives, they shouldn't be professionals, and that they should be seen and not heard, have babies, and that's it. Have babies and take care of the house, okay? 4:44 on the clock. So that's protection energy has entered the chat. So the boss happened to be one of the gentlemen that the other 3 neighbors were discussing this feud with, okay? and the boss was a lawyer. So I guess one of the angels, the husband, was worked for the law firm. I'm not sure. Don't quote me on that. But I do know that Gus, which is the husband, he played Betty White. Betty White's husband in the show. He worked for this legal professional named I don't know what his name starts with an H. But anyway, the boss was the one who was very vocal about how women should be housewives and not professionals. So it has to do with that type of energy. So you could be dealing with some masculines who came from that time where women they felt women should be seen and not heard. I've seen a lot of tattoos. Somebody could be or could have been paralyzed due to this. And then I kept seeing things about gunshots and scenes where somebody gets shot while trying to run away. 5:55. There's a tower moment. There's some big changes that's coming right now. Okay, currently or in the very near future, there are going to be some big changes that's coming. Okay, I also saw red Jordan 12s. I've been seeing a lot about red Jordan 12s. Somebody having green eyes. Somebody could have been biracial. And again, this is a time I don't see no black people on this show either, so I don't know what that had to do. But I've been seeing a lot about biracial children too, who have been shunned by their white fathers because of their race, not wanting to be responsible for their race. Thank you, Spirit. And then again, seeing visuals of somebody watching a violent crime, and then somebody causing a smoke screen, a distraction, and making up lies to take the attention off of themselves or others. Okay. So let's just go ahead and get into this energy because we already damn near 7 minutes in. I'm hearing 7 minutes in heaven as well, which could be very significant. Now, Spirit did say to get my big deck, so we tapping into some big deck energy, okay? And this is about energy retrieval. This is about gaining stability and the courage to take your energy back, okay? Call your energy back from somebody, okay? Especially if you came from this time where you were made to feel you only need to be seen and you were only meant to be seen and not heard, okay? So an eyewitness being threatened not to tell, okay? Good cop versus bad cop. So we have law enforcement involved. This says Pinot Blanc, and I keep getting Hispanic energy, Spanish energy. Okay, somebody who can speak Spanish or has an accent. I see this as point blank when I first read it and picked it up. Okay, point blank. Okay, somebody being summoned to court, a subpoena. Okay, and again, this could be this witness who's being threatened not to tell. And they told me to use this with the Kipper deck and big deck energy, okay? In the big deck. This is big deck energy. So I'm going to get the mental health energy surrounding this. We're going to get into this Kipper, this big deck energy. Give me a moment. I'm going to get these cards out that are going to pair with whatever this energy is, okay? Let me lay the cards right. Feel free to fast forward this part because I have to get to the bottom of this. But we're going to get the mental health energy. I ain't had no nasal issues until it's time to tap into this. So I bind, block and blind whatever energy is coming through to try to distract from me getting this message across, okay? That smoke screen kind of energy. The distractions and stuff. There's a lot of lies surrounding this, okay? You could be this eyewitness, or this is somebody who needs to know that this eyewitness is being threatened not to tell, okay? When triggered, this is about control. Which coping skills and responses are you most proud of using? Identify the factors that led you to develop and use these skills over the others. Somebody could be being triggered, okay? Definitely hearing threatened, okay? What do you need to forgive yourself for? It's one of the greatest gifts you can give yourself to forgive, okay? I'm also seeing, I feel like I'm not gonna say that. Okay, I'm not gonna. I'm never let the left hand know what your right hand is doing. But this is like also giving me the energy of somebody who is very guilty. Okay, feeling a heavy amount of guilt, and they could be afraid. Okay, what do you need to forgive yourself for? This could be you. This could be somebody you're married to. Or this could just be somebody who's a victim. Whoever it could be, a victim of this crime. Somebody's currently feeling guilty. And it's giving deathbeds energy because I'm seeing my stepson some deathbeds, okay? Shout out to EBKJ, bro. I love you, boy. So it's giving deathbed. So if somebody could be currently on their deathbed and feeling guilty about this, okay? And this is type of shit that people have taken, 111 on the clock, okay? November 1st could also be significant. And I seen 425, so April 25th could have been significant too. But 1957, very significant. So it's kind of giving the energy of somebody on their deathbed being guilty, okay? And I've been getting a lot of dementia and Alzheimer's energy as well, okay? So what is this? What is the energy of whoever this person is who committed this crime? What emotion are they feeling? Spirit. Guilty and afraid. Guilty and afraid. It's right on the line in the middle of guilty and afraid, like I said, okay? Damn. Okay, let's get into this, Spirit. Now, there is definitely something about finances here, okay? And somebody could be afraid of their future. Somebody could have had money on their mind, okay? The future of their finances could be something that's very significant in this situation, okay? I'm getting like leaving a legacy behind, okay? Again, with that insurance agent energy, is something really heavy about that, okay? Okay. Feel free to fast forward this because it's going to be, you know what I'm saying, me shuffling this deck. So I can get to the bottom of the root cause of whatever this is, okay? And then in this Pinot Blanc energy, somebody could like white wine, but again, I'm getting point blank energy, okay? Which self-limiting thoughts do you have that keep getting in your way? Somebody could be in their head a lot, feeling this guilt and fear. And again, it's like fear of where will I go? Okay? It's like when you get to that end and you don't know what your hell loop is going to be like, or you don't know, am I going to get to heaven? Where am I going to go? Like, where do you think you're going to go after keeping something in like that? And don't mistake that God is a forgiving God. God is a forgiving God. Like, when you have genuine remorse in your heart and your soul, you will be redeemed. You can be redeemed. But it all depends on how you were while you lived. You know what I'm saying? And that's going to determine where you go when you die. You know, where your soul is going to rest when you die. Thank you, Spirit. So let's see here. I'm going to just lay the cards out, okay? And we're going to get into it. This one's poking out. Page of Coins. In the big deck, okay? Bottom of the deck, Three of Swords. Okay? Three of Swords energy. It's 3 men. 2 of these soldiers here are wearing armor. It's definitely giving cop, soldier, knight energy, okay? Knights of Swords, okay? And these are wolves. And these babies are, what is these 2 children are allowing, they're feeding off of this wolf's teats. And these 3 men are pointing swords at each other. But there's somebody up top who is the puppet master, okay? Page of Cups energy. Somebody could want to apologize for this betrayal, okay? Something could be tugging on this person's heartstrings. I have on the Summon to Court energy, I have a King of Cups reversed, okay? This could be this higher authority. There's this judge behind him. There's a lot of waves behind him too, crashing. In reverse, this person could not want to face judgment. Okay? Not want to face the court. Okay? Spiritual court. Because I'm getting, if this has happened in the 50s, you've had years of this is giving spiritual court energy, okay? Not necessarily for whoever this King of Cups reversed is. Whoever this person was who was heartless or careless at the time, okay? Now, this eyewitness being threatened not to tell energy, the 6 of Coins fell on that, okay, under it. So somebody could have been paid off or paid not to tell, okay? Bribery, okay? This has to do with the health energy. So this is a Caduceus energy. So this could be I'm hearing county clerk or something like that. Stevenson. You have a date with the angels. Okay? And I feel like somebody's conscious is, when I'm at home in the room, sometimes I stare at the wall. I hear my conscience call. I need love energy. There are a lot of people in the background here in gray. While this man here with this book and this coin in his hand, this could have been somebody who thought money would balance everything out. Okay. This is flowers, and it looks like, you know how you have those candies? The time on this clock is 4:04. So something about an error. And these people are on the top writing some things down. So it's these men who are facing I feel like somebody is at this court. This could be a bank. This could be an accountant. This eyewitness energy could be an accountant or somebody who is in medical. I'm getting like a medical examiner. Somebody could have paid this person off. Somebody could want to balance something out as well because of something that's going on with their health. Now, this good cop versus bad cop energy, the Ten of Swords fell under that. Okay, let's keep moving because I'm not finna get stuck on that. You see this man with these swords? He's laid out as if he's being sacrificed. And he got these jaws up here at the top. There has been a lot about teeth too. So I'm getting like dentures. This is Saturn energy. This person could have a lot. Look at this gray. It's like a lot of bodies, okay? They could have done this to a lot of people. And you see how this is, blood is covering up these vines and stuff at the bottom? It's like a lot of souls attached. So I'm seeing like, you know, on the Devil's Advocate, when freaking Keanu Reeves goes and meets his dad, who's the devil, in his office, and the wall shifts to all the souls that are trapped. These could be all souls that are trapped. Okay, and then you got the Page of Coins under this Pinot Blanc, but I'm getting point blank. And it's this couple here, okay? You see how he's shaking hands with this person? So this could be somebody when they was younger, courting somebody. And they did this to get to this Six of Pentacles energy. Being careless and not caring how they got their money. So this is that crooked cop energy. Like, they make deals with people. You know, then I've been seeing a lot about women of the night. Okay, so this could be a cop who actually dealt with women of the night as well. And they did a lot of stuff to get their money. Okay. And they threatened a lot of witnesses too. Somebody could be being summoned to spiritual court for all of this betrayal and the heartbreak that they caused in this King of Cups reverse energy. Let's get the Kipper deck so we can get some more information here. I'm definitely going to get some moon oracles as well and some true crime energy, okay? Give me one on this Page of Coins, Spirit. Let's clarify this. Temptation, okay? Lots of temptations at the bottom of the deck here. We're on the Three of Swords. Queen of Wands energy, okay? This person could have had lots of addictions. Okay. I'm seeing this when I look at this key, okay? They could, like, this is giving, like, evidence locker kind of energy, okay? Or keys to some kind of cage. Okay. Yeah. The Page of Coins is now in reverse here. Somebody doesn't want to be cut out, okay? This is something swift happening. So this is about, she said, take your time. What's the rush? mutt energy. Baby, I'm a dog, I'm a mutt. I'm a dog, I'm a mutt. Very much wearing a mask, okay? Very much hidden identities. So somebody hid who they were so that they wouldn't be cut off or left, okay? They were wearing a mask in this relationship. Yeah. This person could have been in poverty, okay? It's very much lack mindset and lower vibrational mindset. In this Ten of Swords energy, Ten of Wands as well. It's a lot of overwhelming energy. Very cold. This could have been this person's upbringing. They could have seen a lot as well. Because I posted this meme earlier in the week, maybe yesterday, and it spoke of habit. You know, people being learned behavior, right? People seeing this type of stuff at a young age and mimicking it, okay? Or somebody also being like, okay, you know how you have people who are bullied at a young age, where they went through a lot of shit. This person became a cop so that they could become the bully, you know? Or being in this poverty energy when they were young, seeing a lot of betrayal energy when they were young, and instead of making that change, they repeated the cycle of that negative lack behavior, okay? And again, in the 1950s kind of energy, this was somebody who is really caught up. I mean, because these people look like they've been in in that era. You know, women are seen or not heard. You know what I'm saying? Seen and not heard. Give me another one on this poverty. Yeah, high honor. So they could have went from poverty to high honor in this energy. Okay? But it was because of this Ten of Swords energy they were in. What's the Six of Coins? This could have got them to the Six of Coins. Oh my God. Look at this. Woman of the night. Woman of the night energy. This could have been the eyewitness. A woman of the night could have witnessed this, okay? Somebody that they were dealing with. This is the Ace of Swords energy. Somebody knows the truth about this person, okay? They know that this person has this is the divine masculine in reverse, okay? He flew out in reverse. They could have witnessed this man, what he was doing. Why did he come out in reverse? Oh, Ten of Swords energy falling on the Ten of Swords energy, guys. And this is traveling. This is how he moved up into the ranks, okay? He moved up into the ranks, into this high honor energy by Ten of Swords and a bunch of people. Betraying. Causing a lot of bloodshed. Okay? A lot of strife. Okay, give me one on this summons to court, King of Cups reversed. That could be this King of Cups reverse energy as well here, okay? With this man in reverse. What is this energy, Spirit? Jesus. Oh my God. Child energy. Innocence. They could have had a child by somebody. Again, that's giving me that child energy when I kept seeing this biracial child that wasn't, I keep seeing these biracial children, right? And it's giving me Cadillac Records with Etta James. Remember when she went to go meet her dad? And he was like the big pool man. Was it Fats Domino? He didn't claim her because she was black. This person could have had a child out of wedlock. And this masculine didn't claim this child? Yeah. Ooh, King of Swords, King of Pentacles reverse. Yeah, they didn't claim this child. Somebody could not want to answer any calls from this person, not receiving any messages. Somebody could have not told them about this child too. Because then maybe they felt like they wouldn't care. Or they didn't tell somebody else about this. About a child that they had out of wedlock. And this child could be a biracial child. So if this is somebody who's racist, and they ain't too racist if they dip it in the chocolate, right? They like it enough. The Ten of Pentacles energy. This is knowledge. This is legacy. This is future energy, okay? Seven of Pentacles. This is wisdom. These are two owls. December 7th could be significant. Karmic feminine in reverse, okay? I mean, this is divine feminine. With the Ace of Swords. And she got this rose. So he could have given this rose to this. Yeah, 29 and 29. It's two women here. This person could be grown up now, too. This woman could not have wanted this man to deal with this child either. What does this have to do with this point blank energy? I feel like this could be somebody who's really guilty. And there is two people here with these two owls. This is two individuals who have wisdom. These could also be ancestors. One's getting ready to take flight and one's just sitting like watching. These lovers. These people could have seen this take place as well. Somebody could be going to court. And then I seen something about going to the chapel and we're gonna get married. So something about a witness to a marriage as well. And look at eyewitness. Somebody who's seen these people. Or seen this person. It's been a long time something has been going on, okay? Yeah. And the King of Cups here in this house too. What the frick is this? Spirit, let's get the white cards, y'all. It's time to tap in, okay? Give me some, what's this? Give me, just lay it out. Tell me what it is. Camping one for it, okay? It's a governor or a mayor. I know it was big deck energy. A governor or a mayor. Somebody who's very clingy. This is following this Ten of Swords. Somebody can have a green card, or it's also green card, okay? Clingy and jealous energy is what I'm also seeing too with this green energy. Somebody could have traveled overseas a lot. Could travel a lot. Something about love spells as well. Mesmerizing here. They could have a lot of lovers traveling overseas. They could have a lot of why is this love spells energy here? Blue eyes could be significant. Thank you, Spirit. What? This is a Caucasian scammer. And I'm getting Joanne the scammer energy because, yeah, embrace your masculine energy. So this could be a masculine energy with blue eyes who traveled overseas. This could be somebody's father-in-law. A celebrity or famous star could be involved. What's this governor or mayor energy? They're facing financial burdens, okay? So somebody could be just giving immigrant status, okay? So green card energy. This person could be dealing with immigration or something, okay? And facing financial burdens, but they're trying to hold on to their... What are they trying to hold on to? Because with this green card, it's giving immigration status. What is this spirit? Green card energy. Childlike energy and playful in reverse. I'm seeing tax evasion here as well. Oh, it's a karmic mother involved. A karmic mother. With this masculine energy. So this could be somebody this man was dealing with, this karmic mother. They could be facing something to do with tax evasion as well. It could be somebody who's a special needs child. Or a special needs adult could be significant. Freckles could be significant. This karmic mother could have freckles, green eyes. I said that. Freckles and green eyes. That kept coming up, okay? Somebody, April could be significant. Remember I said April 25th? Doesn't like kids or animals, okay? Somebody could not like kids or animals. Somebody could be Japanese. That's where that biracial energy could be coming in. This person who's this masculine energy is a control freak. It's a congressman or congresswoman involved as well, okay? My ear is ringing. This is this big deck energy. My ear is ringing so bad right now. Loud. Somebody could wear black clothes. Okay. Somebody could play sports. There could be an athlete. Virgo energy. Somebody could be a Virgo. Spirit is gifting you. Somebody could talk very fast. Slow down. They want me to slow down. Somebody could be special needs. Oh, they're telling me to slow down. Judgment reversed. Thou shalt not judge. Don't judge people's spiritual gifts. Thank you. This person could be polygamous or practice polygamy. Several wives. They're obsessed. Whoever this karmic mother is could be obsessed. Okay. Somebody could be receiving a gift or a home. Victory, good news, and success. There could be a woman here as well. A Japanese feminine. You could be whole and happy. Whoever is this in this energy. Spirit said they play too fucking much. Something about October. On this female child here who's gaining some type of clarity or needs some clarity. You could be thriving over here, okay? You could be very successful. Somebody could be very guilty. Something about 3 months. That's 3 months ago because it was in reverse. So in October, you could be healing. Okay? Somebody could be wear sexy clothes and lingerie. They lied. Or they're lying. Whoa. Oh. There's something to do with a home as well, okay? It says natural disaster and home. They don't want you to be in despair and be confident. Solar plexus chakra with the confidence is your key to success. For whoever needs this, you could be being summoned to court for something, okay? Somebody could be saying this governor is a special needs adult. Again, I'm getting like, whoever this is could be having health issues now. Okay? And there's another person who's in there, like the high ranks, a high honor, congressman or congresswoman. It's giving this woman who's jealous, obsessive, this person's spouse or partner. Okay? There's this couple, and it's a secret. Okay? Egotism is here, okay? There's a lot of ego in this energy. This spouse or partner could be very egotistical. These two people could both be very egotistical. 44 and 11, yeah. This governor or mayor energy, this celebrity or famous star could have been dating this person. And something could have happened in which they passed in a car accident. So they could have did something to this person so they wouldn't be trapped. But this person could be healing. It's a challenge healing from this person. Or you could be healing. It's 3 boys. Something about abduction. This man could have had an affair. They have no self-control. Yeah, they traveled a lot, okay? And then you see this fog? So if this person had a car accident and they're struggling to heal from this, damn. It was an assassination. That's what it was. And somebody could have witnessed this shit. Somebody's not missing. It was an organized crime. This organized crime. What is this? They were worried about money. So this could have been something to do with some type of child support or some shit. They were under some type of mind control when it comes to this injustice. Yep, it had to do with this child. And I'm hearing Shaq, when he found out when he was doing his first hit, Phil, it was my father, my biological didn't bother. Like, that was a deep song for him because his stepdad, so you could have a stepdad who's been in your life a lot, but his stepdad was the one who he saw as his father, not his biological father. And shout out to Shaq for being so transparent and expressing himself in that situation. There's a lot of greed here in this energy. Money, finances, okay? Somebody is guilty and afraid of what their consequences are for this, okay? No more parties, okay? No more celebrations. It's giving 3 of Cups energy. Somebody could be in despair right now. But for whoever needs this, they don't want you to be in despair, okay? Because you are not going to be blocked from this, okay? With this King of Swords energy here and these tulips, that's it right here. That's an ancestor here, okay? I don't know if this is this person who's already passed on and they need to express this to reach the other side. I hope I'm helping you express this, that somebody else was involved in this situation that was a very big influence here, and it had to do with greed. And this could have been assassination of somebody's character as well, and not, you know what I'm saying, literal assassination. But I'm seeing that somebody is threatened. Somebody threatened somebody, okay? Yeah, somebody took a chance here with this gambling energy. In these black clothes, okay? It's giving setup. Home invasion, but it says tax evasion as well. Somebody could also have a gambling addiction in this Governor or Mayor energy. It's a shapeshifter, a snake. They are very risky. They could be fighting these addictions with the 8 of Swords. Unfinished business here. Ooh, risky business is what I'm hearing. This person is in this energy all the time, okay? This Governor or Mayor. That's why I said this person could deal with a lot of women of the night. And this woman could know this. Wife could know this. Or if you're this wife, you need to know this, okay? This person is in despair, too. I hope they're not on their deathbed and they're trying, I don't know. Whoever needs to hear this, okay? Whoever needed to know this, this is what you needed to know. This person is guilty, feels guilty, and they're afraid. Watch your back, okay? This is like sleeping with the enemy kind of energy. You could be single. You could be not in a relationship with this person. This is the enemy, okay? They lie. They keep secrets, okay? They could be hurting. You could be hurting. Romantic feelings. It's like love hurts. Somebody is not whole, okay? They always do this. It's like grass is greener possibilities here. This person is a liar. You need to trust your intuition. They lied about something. So if this is something that they lied about all these years, it's like you have to know this, okay? Maybe they're not able to tell you this. And I'm getting like Alzheimer's energy. So somebody could be, because I also was seeing that. Now I'm seeing that high potential where there was a music producer. And he did something to somebody, right? And one of his artists witnessed what he did. But she was having Alzheimer's later on in life, and she was recounting the murder that she witnessed, and people thought she was lying. She was even being seen as a suspect until it turned out that somebody else. It was like a setup. They set her up. Anyway, she ended up being unalived because when she had Alzheimer's, what she subconsciously placed in the back of her mind about the murder she witnessed started coming back up. She started remembering different scenes and pieces of the murder that she witnessed. It's giving that, okay? So somebody could be going through that, and they could be regurgitating what happened in the past. And maybe you need clarification, okay? Look for what's hidden, okay? Between the lines. Look for what's hidden. What else did you want me to get? I'm getting this Made Woman Sunday. They wanted me to get this Made Woman deck, and I'm gonna. What is this? Don't let these people influence. It's like bad influences, okay? Karmic people. All of a sudden, it's just an unexpected. There's a tower moment, like I said, with that 555 energy. Something unexpected is taking place. Generational wealth, baby. Building for generations to come, a legacy, okay? Connect with Mother Gaia, getting grounded. They want you to meditate, get grounded. There could be something about being in nature. I'm seeing waterfall energy, okay? I feel like this has to do with generational wealth. So if this is somebody's child who deserves to be included in whatever it is that they have with their finances, and there's somebody who lied about this, okay? That's like how it makes me think about how when a lot of us too in our community, we don't have the same names as our ancestors and our family members. Like, for example, I'm under my last name, but I'm not related to them people. I'm a whole different from a whole different bloodline, but I'm carrying the name of these people, meaning that I'm, I don't want to say I'm stuck with it, but I'm not a part of their bloodline. I have their name because I was given that name at birth. I didn't have no choice over that. You feel what I'm saying? So this could be the situation for you to where maybe you under your mama name. You're not even under this man name because he really didn't have, he could have known about you. He could have left some shit for you. You know what I'm saying? And these people, because there is definitely an insurance agent involved in this. There's some attorneys involved in this. Some legal people involved in this. Okay? Somebody could have said you wasn't their child. Okay? How could you? I'm hearing Mary J. Blige. Girlfriend. She wasn't disrespectful. In fact, she's 100% sure. And how could I argue with her? Holding a baby with eyes like yours. See, she said it's your child. And it really messed me up. How could you deny your own flesh and blood? You gotta face reality at this point. Akashic records. Yeah, this is something about your Akashic records. You could be an Egyptian ancestry, an Egyptian goddess. Isis could be significant. Okay? You could be a teacher even, okay? But you could be a learning phase. You could be a mother. You could be a nourisher. You could be a teacher. It's definitely giving Queen of Cups energy. And I'm getting autistic energy too. Because I think the autism thing is now like a rainbow thing too. You could be autistic. You could be taking care of somebody. You could teach autistic kids or something like that. You on the come up, I feel like. You could be a phoenix rising. You heal from all this shit. I feel like this other person could have been dancing with the devil. They could definitely want you to beware as well. Someone close to you is preying on your downfall, so be aware. And it's falling on this woman. This congresswoman or congressman. They trying to clip your wings. But they dancing with the devil. I wouldn't recommend you do anything for whoever needs to know that. 5607. Somebody could be 56. Yeah, you could be loving yourself here. Inside out. Putting yourself first. Speak life over you. Positive affirmations. Okay? With this self-love energy. And if you the woman who's like learning this about this lying person, love yourself enough. Focus on your children or your child. Because this person was lying. Anything else, Spirit? I'm also going to get a Celtic deck. You hold the key to your destiny. Okay, so that's about that key energy. You could be aligned. Celestial alignment. Starseed activation. Again, a lot of rainbow energy. There's definitely light at the end of the tunnel, so keep going. You got the magician energy here with treasures, stone spear, and cauldron. It's something about you manifesting something, okay? God of thunder and lightning, something powerful is about to take place here. What's another message, Spirit? And we're going to close it out. Magical encounters, exactly. Water horses. I seen something about a Ford too. Something could be about Mustangs. Somebody could want you to forgive them as well. Somebody could be very guilty, feel guilty, and be very afraid. You could be having a new boo too. Be mindful. The divining rod. In reverse, Hazel. Somebody could have been manipulating something so you didn't find out. Again, that smoke screen lying. This mother, okay? It's a mother energy. Nightfall in reverse is giving the moon in reverse. This is what you needed to know. This couple was working. It's like hand in hand. It's a couple here. Was these grandparents or parents or some shit? Hammer God. Scepter of authority and choice. They didn't leave you no choice. Queen of Wands reverse energy. Somebody didn't have a choice. If this is a passed on mother energy, they didn't have a choice. They was manipulated, intimidated not to tell, even paid not to tell or some shit. I don't know what this is. Something about somebody being, whatever happened to them was not no accident. And it could have had to do with this karmic mother energy. Alchemical wand, exactly. Rowan. Mountain ash. This is the Ace of Wands energy. And somebody lied about what they did with this person so that maybe because they didn't want their spouse to find out, they lied or they manipulated the mother. Told the mother not to tell. That could be the secret. They could have threatened this mother not to tell. Something could have happened to this mother and wasn't an accident. It was definitely an organized crime, okay? That's what you needed to know. They didn't want to be trapped with a child, so they left. Okay? They could have been informed and they left. But you share the same DNA as this person. I feel like you are their child. This choice is yours. Give up or boss up. It's like make or break you kind of energy. Don't let it break you. Okay? That's the message that I have for you, my love. For whoever needs it. Okay? Whatever happened to this person, it was not an accident. It was because of greed that this person or this couple or whoever has to do with a karmic mother and this energy, okay? They didn't want to share the wealth, period, point blank. So point blank, they didn't want to share the wealth. That's why they did it, okay? Somebody could drive a truck or an SUV. That's the message. I'm going to go ahead and shut this out. They want you to just be confident. That's going to be your key to success. That's the message that I have for you today. And yeah, governor, mayor, congressman, congresswoman, whoever this is, they feeling guilty at this point now. Somebody feeling guilty. Okay? Go and speak to the Lord about it. That's how you can redeem yourself. You got to be redeemed with the Lord. Okay? That's the message. I'm out of here, you guys. I love you guys, and I'll be back with another one.